everybody's name in there is their real name. So
I noticed that.
Chris
Right,
is Chris. He's there in the white hat. He's right there,
filming us,
sitting
yes,
next to his mother.
Yes.
He's right here. We're both grips. We were working together on a Honda commercial in Long Beach, babysitting an antenna on a corner, just shooting the shit, and that is what came out of that. And so I was just like, no, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm gonna get on this. So I wrote a script and then just kept making it happen. It's like the third in an anthology. It's weird shit, weirder shit, and weirdest shit. None of them have anything to do with each other other than they're very weird. And when we were talking about this, it's like, no, this has to be
the first one.
The third one is the third
This
one.
is the third one.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
they don't have anything to do with each other.
Yeah.
But,
so
yeah.
you're sitting around babysitting as a grip,
Mm-hmm.
and you start talking about butt teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dentist, butt teeth, like dentist, getting molested by the dentist, then butt teeth, then what if they're actually just real and the guy is just an idiot? And yeah, it was just coming up with different flips to keep it going.
So then you just started writing it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we had the outline in conversation just done that day. Like, I think it was like,
whole
this will
movie
happen,
written,
this will
yeah.
happen, this will happen, cool. And then I just went home and I wrote it pretty quick, I think. All kind of quickly.
So at what point, I guess, in the script, is everything that was in the script you got up on the screen?
Almost everything. I wrote it chronologically, and then in the edit, decided to do that like flip thing where we cut ahead and then come back. But almost everything is in there. I think maybe 45 seconds got lost, but yeah, it's pretty much all.
Yeah, and so much of the humor comes out of the structure of that.
Yeah,
so
it was when it finally like clicked for me, like, why am I doing this? And then I just did it, re-edit, and I was like, I don't know how this is working so well, but it worked. And so yeah.
So at what point in the edit were you like, oh no, I'm doing this wrong, I gotta kind of break the story here and then go back?
Maybe in the second pass. I
Okay,
think that's what
soon,
ended up
yeah.
being the third pass. Was that when it finally was like, okay, we reorganized, and that was it.
So obviously you write some pretty outlandish things that you're then going to have to go film, including showing that there's teeth in this guy's butt. So how do you go about doing that?
By yourself.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Was there any hesitation on your part? Because obviously I think there's a version of this where you don't show it,
Nope.
but you decide to be bold. No, it was always you're going to show it.
Has to be shown.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think that really sells it. Yeah.
Anytime you can sit in front of an audience and just put it all out there, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Well, God bless you. I think also what kind of sells the humor of this is that the camera is as active as the characters are, and there's a lot of energy behind it, especially once all the friends come in and you start doing a lot of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So was that always part of the plan? Did that kind of come out once you realized the chemistry that all these people had?
That was kind of, everybody in there is friends, and I kind of wrote to them. But, I think DP's back there, Pierre, he did a great job in the back. We storyboarded, and then I did like animatics and a 3D thing, and I think everything was pretty set. I don't recall doing a whole lot of like switching anything up on the day. Like, I think this plan is what we're going to go with. I think maybe at the table we did a lot of we didn't plan every single movement, but just like we wanted motion in there to kind of keep everything feeling like it's...
Well, it does, and it really lends to the energy of the film, and it's so nice to see, because I think, especially with comedy, I've seen, especially modern comedies, it's a lot of just back and forth, close up, whatever, and you have that, but you also leave room for the energy of the camera, which I think really brings it to life. So it's so much fun to watch because of that. So I guess you said the cast, all your friends? Yep. Yep.
I think Chris came. I don't know where Warren and Jeni are, but they're all friends. The apartment, the guy who is learning he has buck teeth, TJ, that was his apartment.
Okay. So did you give them a heads up before you sent them the script, or you were like, hey guys, I wrote something for you. Here you go.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
They know that I've made these other two movies that there's going to be something weird about it. But I don't think I told anybody beforehand what it was. I just wanted people to see it.
Yeah. Was there any hesitation from any of the actors, or like, I'm in, this is awesome, let's go?
No, I don't. Yeah, no. I told TJ he wouldn't have to show his butt, but yeah.
So, and he's so funny, and I know it's more I'm blanking on the character's name, the guy we open with.
Grayson.
Grayson,
Yeah,
thank you. It's kind of his movie, but it also becomes TJ's movie at a certain point, and he brings so much energy to it. Is that just him, and you just kind of backed off and let him go?
That's him. I think it's like an angle of him. I mean, there's Grayson was a little bit less. I mean, it's partially. Everybody's a little bit in there. There's a little bit of me in both of those two characters,
Sure.
and then, but yeah, that's just kind of his energy and the way they interact is kind of how he and I interact as friends. So, yeah.
And so you edited this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the challenge of that coming from? You wrote it, you directed it, you were there on set every day, now you have to go edit it, and I just want to add real quick, I think one of the best cuts I've ever seen in my life is when you cut to the nachos. It's right at the end there, that was so gross.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Mostly was when I figured out organizing everything, but I mean, when I did the storyboards and the animatics, like, it was all in that order. It was all pretty much there, so it was mostly just about doing it and then finding the timing with the performances. And then, yeah, just shaving it down, getting as much fat out of it as possible, especially that opening sequence.
With him on the toilet?
When he enters into the kitchen, it like kind of gets really choppy, and I was just trying to get to the point and get to it. But.
Well, you have so many fun little things that seem like toss-aways, but they're actually, you're going to call back to it, like when he opens the beer with his teeth in the beginning, and then he's going to do it again at the end. So I guess how do you balance keeping something funny while keeping it gross, but also keeping it likable, I guess? Because this can easily turn into, I thought it was, I mean, everyone here seems to like it. It can easily turn against you, so how do you keep that balance?
I don't know. I think it's just to show up and see if people like it,
yeah,
and hope for the best. But I wouldn't be able to put my finger on it other than just edit it down as much as you can. So that, I don't know. Yeah, just put everybody's best work out there, I guess, and trust your actors and put their best takes on screen. And
hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many filming days do you guys have? 2. Wow, that's very, very quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the people we worked with the crew was people I went to film school with. We've been working together for 15 years, and
so you have that short.
Yeah, and so yeah, it was an easy production. It wasn't anything crazy. I don't think we went over on our days, and yeah.
And then you went off, and how long did it take you to edit?
I honestly don't know at this point. I want to say 2 months before it was kind of just like done. But that's just a guess.
Yeah.
I cannot remember.
And so you mentioned there's 2 other films in this very, very loose trilogy.
Yeah.
Is there any plans to?
I want to put them together and then
nice.
edit like a little interstitials, like a kind of a Tales from the Crypt, but weird.
Yes.
And the host is a crusty sock.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man. Well, again, so weird, so funny. We have a few minutes, so I'm going to open this up to you guys if anyone has any questions. Oh, no.
What was it?
Yeah.
You know it was yours, Chris.
Yeah. Anyone else? Just the butt question?
That was the only one.
Yeah. Well, you officially won the Filmmakers Award for Outstanding Comedy.
Thank you.